Hello everyone, it's me again. So today we're going to be looking at a Nendoroid that I kind of hesitated on getting and pulling the trigger on, which doesn't normally happen regularly. But yeah, she's not my favorite character, but I felt like if I bought her, perhaps they, like if you support the series, more than likely they could make more down the line. But that is none other than Keke Tang, Nendoroid 2038. Yeah, she initially started off being my best girl of the group, but then I just really fell in love with Sumire, so I really want them to make a Nendoroid of her, but I haven't heard hide nor hair. But then again, it did take a long time between them releasing Kanon and before they announced Keke. So anyways, I thought I'd pick her up. I think she looks cute. The only odd thing is that it was manufactured by Good Smile Arts Shanghai, which the original Love Live and the one Love Live Superstar Nendoroid that was released before it have all been Good Smile Company, like just the regular Good Smile Company. I'm wondering if it has to do with the fact that the character is of Chinese descent and they really wanted to make her, because I do think that she's popular. I mean, she's popular. She's a popular character either way. But I wonder if she has a lot of popularity out there. I really would love for them to make the girl from the Chinese idol from Nijikazaki. Yeah, like I forgot how you pronounce her name, but I think it's Longshu. But she is awesome, and I really wish they would make Nijikazaki Nendoroids. Anyways, enough ranting. The box looks about like your regular Nendoroid. You have like colors, and she just has two different, very close in tone blue colors around the sides and the back of the box, and then the top and the bottom are both just your white. But yeah, you can actually see the Good Smile Art Shanghai logo there on the corner. But they haven't done me wrong yet. Like, I feel like the Dragon Maids Nendoroids have been pretty decent. So I'm kind of have high hopes for this one. And then two, it comes with the little like knapsack, which I think is really kind of cool. But I tried for the life of me trying to search for the reference and see when it was used in the show, and I for the life of me can't. If somebody in the comments could let me know what episode and like maybe like the close to the minute marker of when she actually uses this in the show, that'd be great. But I don't know if she actually does. But anyways, well, it has been a long time since I've seen Superstar, because I actually never finished season 2. But anyways, let's go ahead and open her up and see how she looks. And here we are. Here is her out of the box. Before I take her out of the blister packaging, here's the main body. I didn't really notice in the promo photos, like how far to the left her eyes actually look. I guess it's because they photographed it not straight on. So I didn't notice that her default face had that far to the left. And I really don't. In my Nendoroids, I have a tendency not to like these because it kind of like limits your posability. But at least she does come with another faceplate that actually looks straightforward. That isn't too. It's really in character for her. I think the one I had kind of an issue with was Floyd. From Twisted Wonderland. He had one set that his eyes were like so far to one side, his default one, and then he had one like this, and then his other one was his like pissed off look. And I just wish he had a default that had like, that looked more centered, because it does kind of like, it does limit you to like how you pose them, I guess. Anyways, she does come with the slit on her arms, so she does come with the bent parts, as you can see. I normally gripe about that, but with a dark uniform, I don't think it's really that bad. It's not that noticeable, so I really don't mind it. It's only when it's like flesh tones or like a bare arm that they put the cut in that really kind of bothers me. And I just noticed that they did that to one of Revy's arms for her Nendoroid, and I'm going to review her, but that's just going to irk me, and I'll probably end up posing her with her crossover arms. Speaking of crossover arms, she does have the arms that you can I guess to meet in the middle, because she holds her hand to go with this, to hold her hands together to go with this faceplate. It is one of her iconic poses, I would say, because that's how she, when she's introduced and when she's trying to get Kanon to be an idol with her, she does get all excited, and she does use that faceplate. That's why I absolutely love this faceplate. That was probably my deciding factor right there. And then of course she has the smiling with the eyes shut, which to me is always like a cop-out as far as Nendoroids are concerned, and I feel like we're getting more and more Nendoroids where that's the third faceplate, and it really isn't needed most of the time. It kind of, I would have rather had a different faceplate other than that, to be honest. But anyways, and then of course her stand with the extra neck peg and another piece de resistance. The sleeping bag. The only thing about this sleeping bag that I'm going to complain about is that it really should have come with the keychain on top. Because, like, how are you going to display it? If you're going to use this, you're just going to lay her down flat, which is kind of like, okay, well, you know, not unless you're laying her on your desk, or, you know, you're just sitting, like, and I have too many animals. They would end up dragging that across the floor somewhere. So it would have been nice to have like a little keychain to where like you could hang it up on the wall, because Good Small Company has done like sleeping bags before, and I will say this sleeping bag is okay, but I've had a sleeping bag in the past that I used, and but the bad thing is that the material around the opening was like a red color, and it actually came off on the faceplate and actually like dyed the faceplate. So be careful with those. If it doesn't have like this kind of a face to it, it will, if it's not white if it's not white, it will dye the faceplate. So just be very careful when you use these these little things, because like I know Good Smile Company already gives that warning about their Nendoroid dolls and how like their clothing could stain, and I have seen that firsthand where it's like, you know, you've left it on less than a day and it's already like stained but I didn't expect these, like the sleeping bag things, to really dye or to mess with the Nendoroid, but it did dye the face. So just be warned, if you do buy them, and they do have like, I think mine had like a ring of like red material, I would suggest maybe like washing it, and maybe that would get some of the dye out of it. I think you can actually like look up ways to do that, actually. But enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and put her in a couple of poses. And here she is in her first pose. As you can tell,
like it's really, really cute, but you do have to like angle her because you can't like have her like straight on like that. I mean, you can, but it looks a little odd. But actually, like looking at the default, like for some reason it does. It looks like it's farther to the left in person than it actually does in even on the box photos. But I thought this pose was cute. I tried doing the one where it like it had right here, if you can see, it had where her hand was supposed to kind of like cup, but it never, you couldn't get the hand to go that way. And I thought perhaps it could have been this arm that you had to switch out. But it wouldn't, the other hands do not fit this hand correctly. So it wasn't that. So I guess it just made it look like it was supposed to, because I guess if you view it from the side, it wouldn't look as bad, but it, like her hand would only come to about right there. So it just looked really weird. So I was just like, well, I'm just gonna have her doing peace sign while she's giving you a side-eye drink of coffee. But yeah, it's cute. It gets the job done. I think if you could see, like there's some kind of weird like gloss or something that's like on the front of mine for some reason. You can't really tell unless it's in the light. There isn't a whole lot of shading. Ooh, there is a spot right there too. There's not a whole lot of shading. And I think these parts are plastic, and then the other is painted on. But yeah, it's not too bad. That makes it sound like I say it's bad. But yeah, I do like it. I think she is really cute. But anyways, let's go ahead and put her in the second pose. I may try to do her in the sleeping bag, but I need to check and see if there's some assembly required for that. Be right back. All right, now this is going to be a little awkward. So yes, there is some assembly required. This is the end result. Do be careful. This was difficult to get down and up. Like it's the material is very close to it, so it can get hung. Really cute, but like I said, like I really do feel like it needs like you'd have to like put it up against something, or like, you know, if you're wanting to pose it laid down, like I just feel like it would have been better to have like a keychain or something so you could like display it or hang it up somewhere. This is what comes inside, and you have to like kind of cut around it to kind of support the bottom part of her, so that it supports her and pushes her up to where the face is. I think mine still is a little bit too low, but it's not too bad. And then too, you have a little bit more material to work with, just in case your first try at it. But it's really kind of funny because I was just like, okay, it's supposed to be round, not square. But anyways, it's super cute, and it actually, you know, makes the closed eyes faceplate actually like useful in this case. But yeah, it's really cute. If you want to, like, you know, if you don't have much space for like a regular Nendoroid stand and you just want to like put her somewhere, like this is really cute. Anyways, going to put her in her final pose, and I'll be right back. All right, and here we have the final pose of the night. And I really do think that this is the pose that I'm going to keep her in. I think it's super cute. It looks like her. Yeah, like I just really absolutely love it. The only thing is that the hands are a little bit loose. So you might need to like sit there and make sure that they're secure. because they do have a tendency to pop out a little bit. Anyways, I don't necessarily think that this is like the best Love Live Nendoroid. I really do think that Kanon was slightly better than this. This is the only pose that really screams cuckoo to me. I would have really liked to have seen her come with like her sign or something that she had at the very beginning. I just feel like it, like after knowing the character and then like looking at the Nendoroid, like I'm just kind of like, this is the only pose to me that really hits home as far as the character is concerned. I would suggest it for, you know, the avid Love Live fan. But if you're really not into that, if you're really not into Love Live that much, or not into Superstar, I would say skip this one. It's not bad. The quality is, you know, good, but like, I know a lot of people complained about the Dragon Maid Nendoroids from Good Smile Art Shanghai, that they were kind of like lackluster. This one I could kind of see that. I really do like, I mean, I like the sleeping bag, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if they had not done the sleeping bag and actually like did, you know, a little bit more, something that was really did a couple more poses, or had like a different faceplate, I think it would have came out better. But anyways, I really do hope that they still make a Sumire, and I won't care if I don't care if they're all generic faceplates. Anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what Love Live character you would like to see made into an Nendoroid. I know I've been asking them for Kanata Konoe for years now. I really would love for them to do the Nijikasaki ones, because I don't know. And also let me know that, like, I'm okay with the school uniform, but I actually do prefer the idol outfits opposed to the school uniform, because I feel like if they did both Kanon and Cuckoo in their school uniform, I don't understand why they can't just do the rest of the group, because they already have basically like the base body. They all basically have the same bodies, because they all have the same outfit, where with the stage outfits they were a little bit different. They were more elaborate, and I guess that's more my style, but I know some people do prefer the school uniform. But I guess let me know, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.